Hey friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to be planning a peachy perfect June in my Happy Planner. And I'm going to be using a vault kit, which is so beautiful, from Planner Kate, as well as I'm mixing in some of my very own stickers that I made on the Cricut. So yes, we are going full creative today. I've also got a monthly dashboard and sidebar with some sweet surprises tucked inside this layout, like a Savor section, which has peach recipe ideas and some summer plans, which include things like a beach day and Father's Day. So grab your planner and your favorite drink and let's plan a cozy, connected, joyful June together. Come on. All right, I've got my peach iced tea here. And let me put my ring down and get started here. Here is the Planner Kate set. It is FTV 133. Isn't it beautiful? So we're going to use that. And I'll be using some others. Here are my custom stickers. I'll show you more when we get to the vault. I have a lot of fun ideas. These I just got off the Cricut. And there we go. Peachy. Okay, let's get started. And yeah, let's do this first. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Oh my gosh, I got down a YouTube rabbit hole the other day. Have you seen these book retreats? Oh my gosh, I'm ready to have one now. I did float it at the graduation party I was at, and one of my friends was like, oh, book retreat. So it's really just a girls' weekend, but it was so, I couldn't turn away. And then I started trying to find other ones to see what other people did on their book retreats. And it was just fun. It's really a girls' weekend. I don't know if you've heard of these, but it's really a girls' weekend. And it just looks so fun. They had a craft cart, and this one wasn't like Friends. This lady had just signed up with one through, I think it's called Boutique or something. Anyway, and they were in California. This one was in California, and they went to a winery one night. They had a pizza party. They had a mini book fair. They had a little cart with, oh my gosh, crafts and stuff. It was just so fun looking. I was just totally excited. So I really want to plan one, and it is, like I said, it's really like a girls' weekend. And so I think, hold on. I think that would be fun to plan. Maybe this fall. I don't know. I've got some friends that would be fun to do it with, but it's just a weekend, or maybe a long weekend or something. And then there's time to read. You bring your books. They sat out at the pool one day, and they did a grill out one night. And then they went into town. They went to a bookstore for lunch, or they went to a cute place for lunch. It had all these little barns and things. And then they also had like pizza for dinner the first night. So it wasn't fancy, but they were nice pizzas. But they went and had a bookstore, and they did a whole night at the bookstore. It was just fun. They had games, and at night it just looked fun. It's right up my alley. I don't know if you guys like this kinds of things, but anyway, I was excited about that. I'm so excited I forgot to tell you all what's going on today. So this is Peach, and this month's thing is Peachy, and I kind of want to be present, so I'm trying to let go of making things just so, and trying to lean into more joyful things this month. So I'm excited. I went all in on this planning this time. I did stickers like I showed you from the Cricut. I had a good time. I just finished those up tonight. So it has been really interesting these last weeks. And I'm going to try this month to do stretching. In fact, I'm going to have a stretching thing over here on the dashboard to track. I think I'm going to try to do it 2 to 3 times a week, but that's if I don't forget, right? So we're going to put that in the planner. So hopefully I won't forget. All right, let's go ahead and put down our weeks. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get my tweezers out. Sorry. Okay, so let's get back to putting the numbers down. So now, so I've got some new sections over here I'm going to do. Everything's a peachy theme. I really went all peachy out this week. And I looked up some peachy recipes, and we've just, you know, I've got this pretty peach thing. I found this from Planner Kate's. It was one of the vault sets that came up on my email, and I just thought this was so summery and so pretty, and it's the perfect time. It's June, and I like the colors too. It's not really red peachy kind of thing. I'm not a big fan of that, although I do have some that are more red, some little things. And then I just had a good time finding the stickers that I wanted to print out, and just making those. I've just had a ball. So let's get these down real quick. So you will never believe what happened to me the other day. I was going to church, and I was turning into the parking lot. This lady just whipped around me. She took my parking space. I was like, this is church. What are we doing here? It was funny. I did think, I guess she must be in a big hurry. So, I don't know. I have noticed that. We've had some interesting encounters lately with people around town. I don't know if you guys are experiencing any of it. But, and it's older people, not younger people. So, interesting. I don't know what's going on. All right, where are we? That's 14. Oh, not doing the right thing here. We made spaghetti tonight, and I was putting it up, and I was just thinking about, we were at a graduation party Saturday and talking with some good friends, and I had mentioned that my daughter does not like spaghetti. She doesn't like the pasta part. She does like the sauce part. So I was talking about how she'll take the sauce and she puts it on bread while we put it on the pasta. And one of my friends was like, well, that's a redneck sloppy Joe. And I had never heard that before. Have you ever heard of that? If you have heard about that, I've never heard of that. I thought it was hilarious. We laughed about that. So it was good to see old friends and just sit and chat for a while. Do you have those kind of friends? Okay, let's get these numbers down here. I'm so excited. This is just going to be pretty. We've got some deco stickers that go with this, so I cannot wait to show those. Let's see. Now, what are you guys doing for your vacations? Are you guys a beachy vacation, or are you more a stay-at-home vacation kind of person? I mean, I do like the beach, but you know, when I like the beach, it's fall when it's not so hot. My daughter she left today for a little beach vacation with some friends, so she's gone. So we are totally some fancy free. Okay, so now let's see. We've got those down. Let's work on down here. I think let's put some little stripes down here. What do you think about that? Maybe this. Well, let's do this. I think we're going to do this, I think. Okay. And then that's going to look good. I like this. Have you guys done any peach picking? We've got the thing. It's called a peach truck. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but you put your zip code in. Just go to, I think it's peachtruck.com. You put your zip code in, and then you can order a thing of peaches if you want, or pecans or something, and then you pick them up. Then they come to your town. They're farm fresh peaches and things, and then they come and you pick up your stuff, and I think you can just actually go when they're there and pick up some stuff too. So that's kind of, I saw that advertised. I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. I wonder if we should put another one down there. Let's see. Should we put two? That might be pretty, won't it? Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go crazy with the washi today. Okay, that's cute. Hold on. Let me do that again better. Actually, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take this off and move it up a little bit. Actually, kind of like the peachy better on there. Let's do that. Okay, hold on now. I have a plan here. Didn't do very well, did I? Okay, let's start again. Been talking to my sister a lot on the phone. She's a teacher and she just got out of school. The kids were wild at the end of the year. If you're a teacher, I'm sure you know how that gets. So, I don't like that at all. Hold on, sorry. Let's redo this again for a third time. I'm really kind of grasping here today. Let me get this down. Okay. So now, does anybody have a peach iced tea recipe out there? If you do, can you put that in the comments for me? Because I really, I went to the store. I was looking, and there were several little teas that were peach iced tea. I got a Louisiana one, and it says honey and peaches, and it's pretty good. And this is Twinings or Twinings, I don't know how you say it, but it's orange and peach. And I made it, and then I added a little water to it, and it's good. I kind of like it. It's got a light peachy flavor, a tiny bit of orange flavor in it. I also got Celestial Seasonings. Celestial, is it seasonings? Anyway, it's an herbal one too, but these are all herbal, so I'll be able to have those at night, and I really like to have something like that at night. Decaf, of course, we can't have caffeinated. I mean, maybe that's why I stay up so late, but anyway, I have, so I like that. That's really, really good. So if you have a peach iced tea recipe that you like, I would love to know it in the comments. That would be fun if you could put it in there. So let me get this done. Here we go. Okay, now that's looking good. I like that. I like the double one. I'm glad I went back and did that. Okay, now let's get our sidebar done. Let's see what we're going to do with that. Okay, so I've got several things to put on the sidebar, and they're different this time. So let's get a little decor up there first. So I think we're going to do this down the side. I thought that's what I was going to do. And then I'm going to put a little, actually, let's see. Yeah, let's do this down the side. I think I'm going to put it like right here. And then what we'll do is we'll put boxes off on the side there. But first, I think I want to do this just peachy. I thought that was cute. Just peachy. I think I'm going to put that up just a bit higher. Ah. So how are everybody's kids out now? I've kind of been thrown off kilter actually. With my daughter coming home, it's taken me a minute to get back on track with stuff. Okay, so this is going to be grateful for. I like to do that every month, then I'll write what I'm grateful for on this little sheet. Is that straight? That's not straight, is it? Okay. No, we're not going for perfection. I am going to put that a little better. It kind of look wonky, doesn't it? Actually, I could do it like this, and that takes up most of them. Let's do that one, and then we will do one. Let's hold on with that. Okay. I think I'm going to do the focus on that. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to do that. And then let me get this. Now, look what I found. I found a little orange pen. This is my rifle paper. This is another one from Rifle Paper. I love these pens. I am obsessed with them. Okay, so let me find this. In fact, the other day while I was out buying a graduation gift at Barnes & Noble, I did not know they carried Rifle Paper. I was so excited, and they had packs of pens, so I bought a pack because I have literally run the ink out of my other one, the green one that you've seen in the other videos. It's done. It is finished. There's nothing left in there. I took every bit of ink out of that thing. Okay, so grateful. I am. Okay, that works. We'll put that up here so we can remind ourselves what we're grateful for. Okay, next up here now, I am going to have a focus this month, and my focus is going to be, I'm going to actually write focus. Focus. Okay, and then I'm going to do this. And my focus is going to be slow down. I'm going to be to slow down and relax. So I'm going to try to do things, and actually on my dashboard, that's really where I get a lot of my, you know, it's where the magic happens planning. I've just started using it this month, and so I'm kind of excited, but I've got a little thing on there I can't wait to show you guys. And that is it's gonna be reminders of what to do, you know, that kind of thing. All right, so we're gonna put slow down. Okay, now I am going to do what next. I have got a tracker, and I'm going to track my stretching this month. So I'm going to do that, and I think we're going to use a black pen for that. Oh, let me use this one here. This is my black pen. So let's do that stretch. Stretch. Yep, we've got 5 this month. Okay, stretch. Doesn't look right. I knew that didn't look right. Okay, I'm not the greatest speller, so. All right, so I'm going to put that down here as a tracker. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more, and we're going to do, I'm going to call it my peach pit list, and this is where I'm going to be able to jot down things or tasks that I've been avoiding, just things I've got to remember. So we're going to do this, the peach pit list. And I think I'm going to put something down there. I'm going to do, I think we're just going to put this down there, and then we'll put lines. Let's do this. Okay, so let's do peach pit list. Peach pit list. Okay, so I think this is going to help me just remember stuff that I need. And then we are going to take the yellow, I mean not the yellow, we're going to take the green. So I have listed out these greens. I'm going to show you. And this one actually looks like that. So I think I'm going to take, I might take this one. I think that's going to work better. And then I'm going to run this right here. So then I'm making rows for everything. Then I can, there we go. Oh, I like how this is turning out. And then I've got little peaches. I can put that. Okay. All right, cute. Now let's take my little peaches that I have. Let's see where are those. Got several. So this is from my Cricut, and I cut it out twice. I'm not sure why. I think it's because I need to go back and kind of look, but these will look cute on there. Those turned out cute. I may have to, yeah. Hold on, let's put these over here. I'll put this up here, peach pit. Well, where's my, let's see, here they are. Okay, my tweezers tonight. So I'll put it right like that. Isn't that cute? Those turned out adorable. I am learning on the stickers. Have you guys tried stickers on Cricut or anything? I'm just learning on it. It's a bit of a learning curve, but I'm getting there. I like to do the Cricut. Do you guys have a Cricut? What do you do on your Cricut? At first, when I got my Cricut, I thought, what am I going to do with this thing? And now it's, what am I not going to do? Is there anything I can't do with it? You just end up finding so many things to do with it. You can do labels for things. You can make cards. I always make Valentine's Day cards with it. I can cut fabric with it. So I have a good time with my Cricut. Do you guys do a Cricut? And what do you do what do you like to do with your Cricut? What kind of crafts do you like to do? Okay, so that's that. So there's our sidebar. Maybe I'll put let's do one little line down the side. Like that. We'll see how that works. That might help make it look more together, maybe. There we go. Do this. And then here's what I am going to do. I think I'm going to outline it. So I think that will help. Let me do this. I might have to turn this. Let me try to turn this a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I can do it that way. So do you guys do this? This we're going to do more of, because I think it just makes things look so much nicer when you do something like this. And then I'm going to put, I think I'll just put dots in this one. Okay, isn't that cute? Just makes it look so cute. Okay, now let's outline our boxes with our markers. All right, so we're ready to go with that. So now we've got our Grateful, we can write anything we need. We've got our focus as a reminder, our stretch tracker, and our peach pit list over here, which is going to help us stay organized this month. Okay, now I have got several peachy things. There's this one. There's this. That's more of a pink, I think. And then there's this. So I think these two will look good. And I'm going to use them every other one, I think. What do you think? I think that'll be good. And then I've done this on other months. And I'll show you some other things that we can do with it too in just a second. So let's do this. You don't have to have a ruler. It's not real. You don't have to be real, straight with it. Okay. So this is good. Okay, I like doing this. I like markers. They just are, I just think they're fun. I like the alcohol markers. I've just gotten into using those. They are really neat. I was sketching the other night and, learning more about how to use those. It's really kind of fun when you do. I guess I should have outlined this maybe before. You could always do that before you put down the numbers. Okay, now we're going to do it this way. This might be the way that I do it. Okay, here we go. Thursday. It's kind of like a game where you do this. Are you guys reading any good summer books yet? I am going to be doing a currently section, and I'm going to put my reads down there. I already have a few books ready to go, and I'm trying to finish up another read. Do you ever have these books where it's okay, but it's like you're forcing yourself to finish it? That's where I am right now. I've got this one book, and I actually have a couple of books that I need to do, but I'm only going to force myself to do one this time, and then I will do the other one later. So it's okay, but it has a lot of these, retrospective, like, why am I not writing kind of things in it? And that to me is so superfluous. I don't enjoy that part. I want, I like the mystery kind of thing, something you're trying to figure out in the book. And this one does have that a little bit in there, so it's not bad, but I've got another one recently. And then I've taken pictures of several covers. So what are you guys reading this summer? Anything? Let me take some of this. Do you have any good ideas? I love mysteries. They're my favorite thing to read. Specifically cozy mysteries. I'm not into gory kind of stuff. But, and then I saw a lady, she on my Instagram feed, and she seemed to have some sort of book that looked interesting. It was romance. Oh, I don't need to do it on that one. Actually, maybe I should. Okay, so we're going to wait on those because I've got something to put in those. So I don't know if I need to put those there. this looks good. This is going to be cute. So see how this adds to it? Sorry, I'm coughing. I did not take an allergy pill. I just remember to do it later today. So I am a little bit... Oh my gosh. So last week I had the organizer come. I was so excited. And we spent 4 hours and we cleaned out this entire room. Well, let me just tell you, the next day, oh my goodness. I know, Walter, I was so exhausted. But I did feel good because this lady is quite a bit younger than I am. And she said that she was tired. So it made me feel better. Like, okay, well, maybe it's not just me then. But we got rid of all kinds of stuff. I think I had 3 or 4 bags of trash. And then I had to get some of these boxes, which I've got to go take to the to one of our offices. And those are all loaded up in my car. I still haven't done that. I got to get that done. But we got rid of that. We went through my daughter's. I had all kinds of her old school papers. We organized those. We did a lot. There was a lot of that. That room was one that, do you have one of these rooms where you just dump everything? And I had been doing, we've been here 6 years, and we had literally been doing that. At some point, it was a little bit of an office, a home office during COVID. I used it there. And then after that, I've gone back to the office, of course. And so it's like the ghost town of an old office. It had phones and, that kind of thing. And then we had just dumped all kinds of stuff in that room. So anyway, we went through it all, got rid of stuff, put up stuff, went through stuff. We went through, oh my goodness, we went through photos. It was so neat. I don't know how I have all these photos, but I have some of my mom when she was young and her family, and my dad when he was young. We've got them of oh my goodness, we got one of my husband and his first computer. And the lady that's working with me, she's in her mid-30s, I think she said, and she was so fascinated by the picture of my husband with his first computer. She was like, is this a computer? And it was. And I don't, if you don't know what it looked like, that was actually hooked up to a TV. You hook it up to a TV, and then it was just a little keyboard, and it was so interesting. Okay, so now this doesn't look wowzo yet, but we're going to add stuff in a little bit, and you're going to see how this is really going to be neat looking. Okay, so now that we have that done, let's start putting down some stuff in here. I think I'm going to do this section here, and we're going to list in here, we're going to list some things to savor and to enjoy during the time during June as reminders. So let me get my little list. We've got all kinds of little peachy recipe ideas and just fun things to do, like a walk, coffee on the porch, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do that with these things. And we're just going to start writing in here ideas that one can use. All right, so let's see. Actually, I'm going to use the lighter one because this already has the dark things around it. And actually, why don't we do this? Let's put something over that so we don't have to worry about that section. Right. We'll put this just peachy here. Okay, that looks cute. Oh, I like it. Okay, now we'll start over here, and then I can do the things I want to do. All right, so let's do this. Let's do peach chicken. And actually, okay, so we will put this up. So I'm going to use some of my stickers that I made, and I'm going to do one that says to savor and one is to enjoy. Now, I don't know if I can get this off. I really need my glasses. I may have to stop here and get my glasses because, let's see. There we go. Okay. All right. Hallelujah. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. All right, so this is going to go here. To savor. Here. Okay. So this one is easy. Good. Okay. To savor. Here. Savor. And to enjoy. Okay. These are just reminders. We're going to do that. There we go. All right. Okay. So now, do you have any good summer memories? We used to go to a lake and ski with our family. It's just a really fun time. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let's do peach chicken. Okay, and we can do peach cobbler. Well, actually, we're gonna do walks. So walks, and then we can do. Here. Oh, here we go. I'll get on with peach cobbler. Here. Okay, and let's do. Let's see. Let's do. Let's do swims. Let's see. Sunsets. Porch. Okay. And then we can do grilled peaches. Honey. Okay. And then we can do reading, summer reads, and then we get campfires. Those are really just, we go to our little fire pit, we do s'mores. I'd love to do like a s'more, board. So there we go, we'll put peachy or just peachy there. What do you think? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Just peachy. I'm gonna need that for sure with this one. We'll see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that. There it is, okay. Definitely gonna need these with these for sure. Let's see. Here it is, okay. Let's do just peachy here. Okay, now, let's do this. Let's take care of the drawing on here. Okay, so what do you guys have going on? Whoops, put these up. Savor. Let's see, we're gonna do Father's Day's here, and we've got the beach trip. I do have the organizer here, so let's name these. Let's see, organizer. So I'm supposed to have her come on Tuesday again for 4 hours, but I could not do that. I just contacted her. I said, can you just come on Thursday for a couple hours? So she agreed. So I did. I canceled this appointment. Sorry. Yeah, I told you I was worn out. So that's me. I was worn out. So she's really nice. She understood. She said yes. She understood. But I knew she also had something going on that day too. So I figured it would be okay to do that. So let me show you this little technique here. You can line your boxes and then you can just do stuff. This one I'm going to put squiggles in. Dots. Don't be too precise about it, but it's just cute. See? All right, now we do random ones. All right, so let's do that. All right, so this is our weekend. I don't have anything going on here, but let's see what our beach trip is. And this is going to be our beach trip. So let's do this. I've already started planning. We do this with other couples, and we'll have games. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be a fun weekend. Okay, so let's see. I think I've got a little swimsuit. There we go. I've got a swimsuit. So we'll put it's kind of a swimsuit, sort of like a little dress. So we'll put that there, and we're going to put a beach trip. Okay, there we go. And now, there's a little pillow. Look how cute this is. This is sweet tea, so let's put this down here. And we're going to put our peaches down. So let's see. I'm going to put it over here. That's kind of cute. And then we'll do some peaches here, I think. Let's do that. Peach here. Okay, so let's get Father's Day down. I think we'll write in green for that. We'll do these, and then we'll line it. I'll show you. So how you do this. Watch. I don't know if you know how to do this. Okay, so that's kind of okay. You really can't read that very much. So if you take a black marker and you just go in the middle, it's like you've outlined it. See how that works? I think it's neat. And I like doing this. Okay. Okay, now let's line that. This would love Dad. Let's put some hearts. There we go. All right, now organizer's coming on that day, and then on the 10th, I have got lunch date. So let's put this up here. Lunch. With friends. Okay. Okay. And then on the 20th, I have my haircut. So haircut, I'm going to put that down here. I'll be looking really nice for the beach. 11:30 a.m. Okay, now on the 20th, I've got my hair cut. The 10th, I've got my lunch. On the 12th, I have a doctor's appointment. So actually, it's just a lab appointment. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Star. So see, you can do any doodles you want, and it turns out nice. All right, so let's do one more. I think down here will be a good one. Let's do this one. So we're not in the way of that other thing right there. Okay, we're going to do line, dash, line, dash, line, line, dash, line, dash, line, dash. So. Do it again. There we go. Okay. All right, now I think we need one down here somewhere. I think I'll do that one. I think that looks good. What do you think? Okay, now then we'll put some deco stickers and then we're going to be done. This is turning out cute. I'm really excited. And then we've got to do the dashboard left. So let's do swirls. All right, now let's do some deco stickers. This is the fun part. I like this part where we get to do some deco stuff. And is there any place we want to put the big peach? Okay, we'll save that for the dashboard. All right, so let's put these out. I think something right here will look good. Okay, and we're gonna put, let's see, let's do some peaches here. Let's do a little peach here maybe. Okay, and then do this kind of a peach up here. Maybe something right here or right here. What do you think? Maybe the books somewhere. I think those are a little big for that area. I might put those somewhere else. Let's hang on to those. Okay, let's do the smaller books. Yeah, this will be perfect. Put that right there maybe. Put that right here. Okay, and then something up there, I think. Maybe some blossoms. Let's do one more peachy peach. Let's see. Got those. Let's do a little peach. Let's do a little peach up here maybe. Right here maybe. There we go. Okay. We've got Father's Day. We've got our beach trip. I think we're looking good now. Let's do a little bit of something right here. Like these, okay. I think that looks good. All right, so that is June. Now let's go to my dashboard, which I'm kind of excited about. We can come back to this. So here is our June dashboard. Now, I made all of these stickers in Cricut. I'll use these to add some zhazhazhun there. All right, so I have got top 3 goals this time. Okay, so we're gonna put that here. Now, where did it go? If I can get it to come up, there we go. Oh, we'll take all that off. Okay, so we're gonna do, this is priorities, but I wanted goals in there. Okay, I've got that one. And then I have got, let's see, what else do I have? I have this, and this. Okay, Okay, so all these have got to go on here. So I'm going to do the self-care bingo. Let's see, let's get my big things on first. We'll get this on. This is my tasks for the week, and I can check them off as I go. Okay, so that's going to fit right there. Okay, and then see, I can check them off so that I know I've done them this month. I have a June bucket list. That's a little too big to fit there, but I think that I can put the currently there. Let's put the currently there. Let's see, I think I can do that. This is what I'm currently reading and movies or watching right there. So that is going to look good. Now, I've got these three to go over here, which I think I can do. I'm pretty careful about how I put them on here. Let's see. There's the bucket list. And then don't forget. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so let's do the bucket list first, and that's going to go down here. I guess I could do it like this, maybe. And then we'll do the craft cube right here. Oh, no. Whoops. That didn't work, did it? Hold on. Oh yeah, that's gonna come up. All right, we're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so those are very sticky. This is, yeah, that's Cricut. Okay, that's my Cricut pages. And then we're gonna put the don't forget up here. Like this. Okay, now, around, oh, we forgot this one. Dang it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to pull one of these up. Okay, so we're gonna cut down the craft cube. So I think I can put that right here. I'd rather do that than the craft cube. Okay. Let's do this. This is my self-care bingo. I'm kind of excited about this. I can't wait to try this. So what I've done is I've just found some things that I would like to do, and then I can mark them off. Just little reminders. Okay, now I'm going to do some decorating. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. All right, I'm just going to do this tomorrow. Okay, so hi everybody. I'm back. I wanted to finish up this layout first and then go on to the dashboard. So let's get started. I ended up staying up until 2 last night, and so I realized I need to get to bed, right? So that's what I did. I know, and I'm under a crunch right now because the organizer is going to be here in like 20 minutes. So let's see if we can get this done real quick, and then we can end, and hopefully I can edit that today. Although I don't know. I mean, my husband is like, you've got to help me do this tonight. It's an unlimited amount of time, which I'm not real excited about. So anyway, we'll see what happens, right? All right, now. So I wanted to get these little peaches in here. All right, so these are my reminders to savor and enjoy and the things that I can do to do that. I want to show you something about this layout. It's filled. I think you would agree with me that we don't need to use any more stickers or any more doodads on here. I mean, we could if we wanted to, but even if we didn't, because we've used this markers, we've got a lot of stuff on here. But even if we didn't use the markers, I want to show you something about the planner cake kits. If you look at this, look at all the stickers that I have left. And this isn't just for planner cake, but you can do this with most of your kits. But look, you've got a whole, at least another week out of this that you can do, and probably maybe 2. I can probably get a couple more weeks out of this whole set. Now, I will have to buy an extra thing of dates and numbers, but I have regular sets that you can get from Kate that have day covers. Any of these planner stickers do that. So when you're doing your layouts, you don't have to use every single sticker in your kit to make the layout adorable and cute and really, really looking good. So I thought that was worth mentioning to you guys. Now, so this is done. Now we're going to go to the dashboard. All right, so we did all this last night. This is where the magic happens, people. All right, now we're going to finish it up. Isn't this cute? I love this little peachy guy. So now this, as I said, is where all the magic happens. I'm going to spend some time after this and get this done, finished up. I've got to look at my top 3 goals this month. And then I've got stuff that I don't want to forget, important dates here. This month's focus, I've got the month's focus word, sorry, that's on the other one. So I've got my top 3 goals. I'm going to not forget things like my beach trip and packing and that sort of stuff, getting all of that done. I'm going to put a Just Peachy up here. Let's see, do I want to put it here or maybe like right here? And then I'm just excited. I'm really excited about this layout and what I'm doing with it. It's cute and I feel put together. And we've got some more to come. I've got to get this week done too, which I will do that in another video. I'm gonna put this here. I think that looks good here. What do you think? And then I get all these cute little things on the Cricut. This was fun. I found these on Cricut, these little stickers. I just made sticker patterns that I liked. I also did one from Creative Fabrica. If you've got a Canva, you can make stickers. If you've got a Canva account, you just need to buy the paper. Oh, let's put something up here. I think I'm gonna put one more Just Peachy. What do you think? And then we're gonna put a couple little hearts up here, I think. That looks good. Okay. Now I've got my little hearts up here. Let's put these somewhere. Let's see what we can do with these, huh? I think this looks good. And then this looks good. All right, now, so this dashboard is where the real magic happens, as I said before. I've got my goals. I can use my creative ideas, and don't forget my June bucket list, my currently. I've got little tasks that I need to complete for the month and every 2 weeks that I can use when I'm planning. And this I'm really excited about. It's called the Self-Care Bingo. It's reminding me of just some fun things I can do in the month, and then I can X them off as I do them. I think that's important. I mean, you know, you got to take the time to enjoy yourself, and that is really what this month is all about. It's about enjoying the summer and my family and all the good things. So I've got reminders here, and I've got reminders over here. Okay, friends, I think my dashboard's finished, and I think that this is my peachy little plan for June. We've got our goals over here. We've got some cozy moments over here. And I've got a planner that's ready to hold all of my plans and put it all right in here and help me keep me on track. So I hope this has inspired you to take a little time to plan what you want to savor this month, whether that's a project or maybe a person or just a really good dessert. Leave me a comment and let me know what you're planning for June, or just say hi. I'd love to see you. I love hearing from all of you. So don't forget to check out our giftmailer.com for all the cutie things that I've mentioned, like my cup and my ring holder. And as always, I want you to stay cozy. I want you to stay creative and plan a life that feels like you. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you're a planner who wants more joy, health, and connection, hit subscribe and plan with me every week.